Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing fine. We are going today to look at chapter 7. We've done much of that already as far as making the templates. What we're going to do is we're going to draw the Geneva cam that is on page 7-15, and we're going to put it on a B-size piece of paper, and we're going to dimension it. Alright, so the first thing you should do is open up your A-size inch template. Okay, and we're going to go, of course, to model space, and I'm going to make construction my current layer, and I'm going to draw 5 circles. Okay, so I'm going to go center and diameter. I'm going to draw the first circle, and that's going to be 9 inches. Okay, and I'm going to draw another circle from that center. I'm going to draw that 8 inches. I'm going to draw another circle center and diameter from that, and that's going to be 4 inches. And I'm going to draw another one from that center, and that is going to be 2.5 inches. And we're going to draw one more from that center, and that is going to be 1.5 inches. Okay, so we have our construction layout there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my layer to object. Okay, and I'm going to draw a line from the center, and I'm going to put my polar tracking on, and I want it at 30. Okay, so I'm going to go up till I get to 30 degrees. I'm going to draw a line right there. Okay, I'm then going to draw a circle, and I'm going to put the circle right at the intersection here, so I can pick intersection here, and that circle is going to be 0.5. Okay, I'm going to draw another line straight across there. I'm going to draw a circle at that intersection, or that quadrant of that big circle, and that is going to be 3 inches. Okay, so we have that so far. I'm going to offset this line 1/4 inch down. So I'm going to go to offset. I'm going to go to 0.25. I'm going to offset this guy down. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim this guy up so that we have part of our shape for our Geneva curve. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to start trimming. I'm going to trim here and here, 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 there, and let's see, here. Okay, I'm going to trim this guy here, this one, I'm going to trim this one here, here, here. Okay, let's see, this one here, here, and here, that one there. Okay, and then this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to trim those guys off there. Alright, I'm going to trim these two as well. Okay, so I'm trimming there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror this section down. I'm going to take this little piece here and I'm going to put it on the object layer. Okay, and I'm going to go up to mirror, and I'm going to pick this line, this line, this line, and that line. And I'm going to mirror it from the center straight out, and I'm going to say no, do not delete it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take that piece that we just created, and I'm going to make a polar array. I'm going to go up here to polar array. Okay. And I'm going to pick those lines that I just drew. That one, 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 and that one. Okay, I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to make the center here the center of our array. I'm going to make 6 items. Okay, I'll make them associative, and I will pick close array. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this circle and this circle, and I'm going to put them on the object layer. Okay, I'm also going to create a keyway. Okay, the keyway is up 0.95 from the center line, so I'm going to go to offset 0.95. Okay, I'm going to go in here real quick, and I'm going to put a center line from this center up to this quadrant right here. I'm going to need that later, but I can use it now for my keyway. So I'm going to offset that, and that is 18.18, 180, and that is from here to here and here to here. Okay, so that's going to be our keyway right there. So I'm going to trim from there, 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 and there. Okay, and I'm going to trim this guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, and trim that one. I need to extend this line here over to there. Okay, then I need to trim that one there from here to here. Okay, and I need to make sure these are all on the object layer. So I'm going to go up here and make sure they're all on object. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take and I'm going to put this big circle here. I'm going to put that on the center layer. Okay, and I'm going to take off my construction layer. So I have something like this. I'm going to delete that line. Now what I'm going to do while I'm on center, I'm going to draw the center lines that I'll need for dimensioning. And I will draw a line from the center here to there, center to center, center to center, center to center, center to center. Okay, now I'm going to extend all those lines out to this outer one. I'm going to go to extend. I'm going to pick that outer circle. Okay, and I'm going to bring all those out to the outside. Okay, might as well extend this one here and here as well. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on the center layer. Okay, I'm going to trim off this outside circle at this line and this line. I'm going to use that later for dimensioning. So I'm going to go to trim, and I want to trim between that one and that one. Okay, I want that guy to go away. Alright, I'm going to go back to my object layer, and I'm going to draw my side view. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line here, okay, at the very top. Okay, and I'm going to come over I'm going to draw a line from the very top, and then I'm going to come over straight, and I'm going to make it like approximately 10 inches right there. Okay, the thickness of this is 0.5. I'm going to come all the way down to this end point here. Slide that over, 0.5, slide that guy to that one, up to there. Okay, now I have this section here sticking out, so I'm going to draw a line from here. From that intersection, I'm going to go this way, 0.5, and I'm going to go straight down to this intersection, right there, and put it right there. Alright, I need to put a fillet there. Okay, here and here. That fillet is 0.25. So I'm going to go radius 0.25. Now I don't want it to trim away, so I'm going to turn off the trim. So make sure that no trim is on. I'm going to trim here and or put a fillet there to there, and there to there. Now I'm going to go to trim, and I'm going to trim this little piece off right here and right there. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to change to the hidden layer. Okay, whoops, nope, I'm going to stay at the object layer, and I'm going to draw solid lines from here, that endpoint, to that intersection, and then over to this one, and then the next one will be from here to here, and then from here to here, and then from here to there. So at each one of these points here, and then I have one here that's going to be at this intersection, right there to there. Okay, now I have the same ones on the top and the bottom, so I'm going to mirror these. I'm going to mirror this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and I'll mirror from the center straight across and say no. Okay, I see I need another center line, so I'm going to go up to center. Okay, I'm going to go to annotate, and I'm going to put a center line between here and here. Okay, I'll zoom up on it, I'll click here, and I'll make the whole thing bigger, and try to make the dash somewhere close to the middle, right about there. Okay, alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change to my hidden layer, and I'm going to put the hidden lines that I need. So I have a hidden line here, straight across, looks like from there to there. It's a little tricky to get. Then I'll have another hidden line from this point here. Now that's going to go from the top all the way down. Okay, I'm going to go one from here to here. That's the top all the way way down, and then I have one where this goes for the keyway. I'm going to put that one there to there. Okay, so I think our drawing is just about done. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to create a B-size piece of paper. So I'm going to go to the Layout 2 and I'm going to delete that viewport. Okay, I'm going to right click in Layout 2 and I'm going to go to Page Setup Manager and make sure that Layout 2 is highlighted, and I'm going to go to Modify. Okay, I'm going to change this from letter size 8.5 by 11 to ANSI B, 11 by 17. Okay, and I'll pick OK and I'll pick Close. So now I have a bigger area to work with. I'm going to go up to here and I'm going to change my layer to title block. Okay, so I'm going to create a rectangle now for our border. I'm going to go to rectangle. I want to start. I'm going to put 0.25 comma 0.25. Hit enter, and I'm going to do at 15 comma 10. Okay, and that will give us a nice rectangle for our title block. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Layout 1. Okay, Layout 1 had our title block in it, so I'm going to highlight this. Okay, now right click and I'm going to go to Clipboard and I'm going to copy with the base point. Okay, I'm going to pick this lower right hand corner for the base point. Okay, so it's been copied. I go to Layout 2, I'm going to right click Clipboard and I'm going to pick Paste and I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so now I have my title block and my border. Okay, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go to Layout and I'll pick Rectangular. And I'm going to go from the lower left hand corner up to that corner there. Okay, so there's my drawing in there. I'm going to double click so I go into model space, make sure that my grid is off. I'm going to look at my scale. Now this is too big and it's 0.88, so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change that to a half. Okay, and I'm going to put it right there where it looks nice. I will double click here. I'll right click on the viewport and I will lock the display. Okay, so now I'm ready to do my dimensioning. Okay, so I've dimensioned the drawing. Okay, most of these dimensions you shouldn't have a problem doing. This keyway here is nothing more than a multi-liter. Make sure that your dimensions are correct on it. Okay, so here's standard. Make sure your text height is 1.125 and your text size is 0.125. Okay, now what you'll see different though if you look in the book on page 7-23. Okay, this dimension, this dimension, this dimension, okay, and maybe that dimension are all drawn with their arrows on the inside. Alright, so we're going to change those so that those match that. So I'm going to go to my dimension style. Okay, I'm going to go to standard. I'm going to pick override. Okay, now it's going to take any new dimension I make and make it into the new style. So I'm going to pick override, and under fit I'm going to put place text manually, draw a dimension line between extension lines. So you can see that it goes like this, and I'm going to put arrows. Okay, so it puts it on like that, and that's how I want it. And I'm going to pick OK. Now you'll see there's a new one here. It says Style Overrides, and I'm going to set that to current, and then pick Close. Okay, up here you'll see Update. Okay, the little green arrows going around the circle. I'm going to pick update, and I'm going to pick this one, this one, this one, and that one, and then hit enter. Okay, and you'll see that my arrows has moved around more like I want. Okay, don't quite like this guy here, so I'm going to see if I can change him a little bit. Okay, if I move him in like this, okay, that might be something more like I want from there to there. Okay, once I'm done with the updates or the overrides, I'll go here and I'll set it back on current. Okay, it gives you a warning it's going to go away, but it's okay, we've already made the changes. Alright, so you'll finish doing your title block, and that is it for chapter 7. Check and see online what the homework is.